absolutely love working for hospice. That's, I think, a calling that I've had for a long time, and I love loving on people. I love pampering them, per se.
The Pampered Patient program is unique to Grane Hospice. There is no other program like it.
I mean, I will be honest, like, my life changed when my grandma went to a nursing home. It just opens your heart up bigger.
So at the beginning of COVID, everyone kept referring to the new normal. Working remotely, schooling our children from home, wearing masks in public. You know, so now I feel like we've become to this not so new normal now that we're entering almost a year of this. A lot of what Pampered Patient did had to be altered. We had to come up with unique ways to contact our patients, to interact with them. We wanted to try to find unique ways to make everyone feel special.
So we've become beauticians and manicurists.
One of our liaisons had the idea of renting yard signs. You've probably seen them for people's birthdays and things, but we would surprise facilities with them, so they'd get there in the morning. They'd be put up at like midnight, and they'd get there in the morning, and it would say, you know, we're in this together, and then our liaisons and Pampered Patients would be there together, you know, holding up their arms like, surprise, and everyone just loved it. And then for the whole day, the residents could look out the window, and they had something to talk about. They had something to, you know, hey, did you see that sign out in the yard? And we never told them when we were doing it, so it was always a surprise.
Another thing that we also did was glamour shots.
The ladies really like having their hair curled, and the men like being shaved and, you know, looking dapper.
One of the biggest things that we did, Brandy, one of our Pampered Patients, came up with the idea of donating a butterfly garden to each of our facilities that we have residents in. The facilities absolutely loved it. The patients loved it. They're asking if we're going to do it again. So it really stuck with them, which was the goal. We did grain gardens. So we went out and bought probably all the colorful pinwheels that they had in all of the stores and went around and put them in the yards of the facilities, and so it would be like they had a garden to look at permanently. We would try to find a theme every month.
This past Christmas, we personalized Christmas ornaments for the patients and their families. New Year's parties, they really like that. Party hats, chocolate fountain.
We had Cotton Candy Day, I think that's in July. We bought as much cotton candy as we possibly could and, you know, delivered it to each resident.
Martin Luther King Day, Mardi Gras is coming up next month, so we have some ideas of getting the women some masks and some boas, and the men some top hats, and kind of maybe have like a masquerade ball.
We have the best team that actually cares about our residents and our patients.
I had a resident or a patient, and we grew a very tight bond. She actually helped me plan my wedding. But she told me the one time, she said, you know, you work for God. And I looked at her and I said, well, what do you mean by that? And she said, I want to let you know that you work in heaven's waiting room. And that always stuck with me over the years. And that's something special that I hold close to my heart.
I'm proud to work with them, and I'm proud of each and every one of them. And I know they have the biggest hearts, and it shows to our patients and to their families.